下一位演讲的就是有请我们中华人民共和国驻墨尔本总领馆龙舟总领事。
Mr. Meng Han Tak, State Member for Clarinda, Representative of the Premier and the Minister for Multicultural Affairs, and Mr. Neil Angus, Shadow Minister for Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs, and also representative for the Leader of the Opposition. And Mrs. Claire O'Neill, Shadow Minister for Innovation, Technology, and the Future of Work, Federal Member for Houghton. Mr. Jim Mehmeti, Mayor of Greater Dandenong. Mr. Daniel Chen, President of Sabah. Councillors, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to join you in the opening ceremony of the 2020 Springvale Lunar New Year Festival and the celebration of the Australian Day. On behalf of the Chinese Consulate in Melbourne, I would like to extend New Year greetings and best wishes to you and through you to your families and friends. I'm very happy to see that in Melbourne and in Victoria, the Lunar New Year celebration gets more and more popular. The celebration is not only a traditional festival of Chinese community, but also a carnival for Chinese and other local communities to share joys and best wishes. It epitomizes prosperity, harmony, reunion, and happiness that has become a successful symbol of Australia's multicultural society. The Chinese community, like other local communities, is an integral part of Victorian multicultural society. Over the past 160 years, the Chinese community has made tremendous efforts to integrate into the Australian society and has made important contributions to the economic and the social development and the cultural diversity of Australia, and also played a positive role in promoting the development of China-Australia relations. Ladies and gentlemen, the region bushfire has caused huge damage to the Australians' life. I would like to express our deep sympathy to the affected people and their families. Our hearts are with them. As far as I know, the Chinese community has acted, and so many Chinese associations and individuals have acted very swiftly to support through fundraising or fighting side by side with the firefighters. And this is what a big family is like. A few days ago, we have big rain in this part of Australia. And for the Chinese people back in China, for the people back in China, it's also a big news and good news. They call it in Chinese 喜雨, a timely rain or happy rain, because they are equally concerned about the suffering of the Australian people and wish their suffering will be brought to an end as soon as possible. I firmly believe that the Australian people, with their tenacity, perseverance, resilience, will finally defeat the difficulty and rebuild your homes. I hope the Chinese community will continue to play a useful role of linking bridge between China and Australia and contribute more to the common development of the two countries and the deepening friendship between our two peoples. Last but not least, thanks to Springvale Asian Business Association for their long-term hard work and long-term commitment. I wish everyone a happy, healthy, and prosperous Year of Rat. 祝大家鼠年新年快乐，身体健康，事业兴旺，家庭幸福。谢谢。
We'd now like to invite the Honourable Claire O'Neill MP, Federal Member for Hotham. Thank you, Claire.
下一位发言的就是Claire O'Neill MP， 谢谢。
Well, Chuk Mung Namoi everyone and Shin Yin Keler, Happy New Year, and it's wonderful to be here with you celebrating. The Lunar New Year is something that I absolutely look forward to every year. We've got so many special guests here, and I don't want to re-acknowledge everyone, but I do want to say thank you to Jim Ameti and the City of Greater Dandenong. Now, I know how hot those Merrill robes are, so let's give him a big round of applause for being here and in his full regalia. I want to say thank you to the state government, and without those two organisations, there's no doubt that this festival couldn't go ahead. And of course, the Springvale Asian Business Association. We've got Daniel here saying that he's done the hard work for how many years now, Daniel? 5 years. Okay, we've got a lot more years to go. I can tell he's got a lot more left in him. It is absolutely amazing to be here. I also want to say, Today, Chanom Tame, we have Musa Chia here, Musakur, who is a very critical leader in Cambodia. There's a big fight for human rights going on in Cambodia, and we stand with our Cambodian Australians as they join in the activism for human rights and democracy in Cambodia. Lovely to have you here today. Now, I love the Lunar New Year Festival because we get tens of thousands of people coming from right around Victoria to this extraordinary place of Springvale. Springvale really is one of the most amazing places in the world, and as I look up the street here, Buckingham Avenue, I just feel so proud that all these people from around the state are getting to experience what life is like here. The thing that is so beautiful also about the Lunar New Year for us in Australia is that it falls so close to Australia Day. Every Australia Day, I really find it so striking as I visit Asian communities and people who live in my area that the message that comes from them about Australia Day is one of gratitude, and you can see it on the sign above me. Thank you, Australia. That's what I hear everywhere I go. I think on the Lunar New Year, it's appropriate for me, on behalf of the 150,000 people that I represent in Hotham, to use this opportunity for me to thank you for the contribution that you're making to our area. I'm looking out at the group here, so many incredible community leaders who come from Southeast Asian backgrounds, from Chinese, Cambodian, Laotian, Vietnamese backgrounds. Everywhere I go in my community, people are doing incredible things, and I think we're very lucky that so many people from Southeast Asia have chosen to make the southeastern suburbs of the city of Melbourne their home. So it's wonderful to be here with you today. Sheshe, come on. It's lovely to be here, and let's have a lovely day at the festival. Thank you.
Thank you very much.